Today's video is all about all-in-one curriculum options for your homeschool. If you're looking for a really good elementary school curriculum, either secular or religious, that's going to cover all of the core subjects like math, language arts, science, and social studies, this video is for you. So let's jump right in. First on our list is a popular secular homeschool curriculum from Meadow. This is a book-based curriculum that includes 36 weeks of lesson plans to help take the stress out of planning your homeschool year. This curriculum is heavily influenced by the Waldorf methodology, but it also includes a standards-based curriculum. So you'll be getting that art, music, and nature influence in the curriculum, especially at the elementary level. You can shop by grade level and get a complete package for kindergarten through 5th grade. If we take a look at this 3rd grade package here, you can see everything that's included. You got the full year course book, which includes all the lesson plans for the entire year. This is what you'll be using every day that will guide you through exactly what needs to be taught each day. Here's a sample of one of the lessons from the book. You're going to have math, language arts, social studies, science, arts and crafts, music, and health. They also include places to track your child's progress throughout the year, as well as weekly planners. You'll also have a resource book, which will include the stories you'll be reading for social studies and the math practice sheets. You'll also get a recorder songbook, a cursive workbook, a cookbook, several literature books, a craft book, a circle time CD, and various other materials to round out your child's curriculum. You can also add the 3rd grade craft kit, which includes the recorder, which you will need to go along with the recorder book and the craft book, although you could of course buy these supplies on your own. There is definitely a lot to this curriculum. It might be a little bit overwhelming for parents new to homeschooling, but I have heard good things about it, especially for the elementary school years. Next on our list is a boxed curriculum set that you can get for kindergarten through 5th grade from LifePack. This is a Christian homeschool curriculum from Alpha Omega Publications, the same company behind Monarch, Horizons, and Ignite Christian Academy. For kindergarten, they offer just math and language arts, but for the rest of the elementary grades, your curriculum set will include math, language arts, science, history and geography, and Bible. This is a mastery-based curriculum that is pretty straightforward and simple to follow. You'll get all of the student workbooks plus the teacher guides, and you'll just follow along with the teacher guides and have your child complete the corresponding worksheets from the workbooks. You can view sample pages from the workbooks so you get a feel for what the program is like. The pages are colorful and they're also reproducible, so you can make copies for multiple children. You can also view the scope and sequence for each grade level so you can see exactly what is going to be covered. They also have diagnostic tests that you can download to help you choose the right grade level. Compared to something like Meadow, this is going to be much less hands-on. But if you're looking for an easy-to-follow workbook-style curriculum with a Christian worldview, this might be a good choice for you. If you're looking for a more affordable, secular, all-in-one homeschool curriculum for elementary school, you might want to take a look at Even More. They offer homeschool curriculum bundles for pre-K through 6th grade, and you'll get an entire school year's worth of curriculum for less than $350. You'll get workbooks in reading, writing, language skills, spelling, vocabulary, math, science, and social studies, as well as the teacher's editions to help you teach the lessons. The bundle also includes a digital homeschool planner and pacing guide to help you plan your school year. You can view sample pages of all these workbooks and teacher's guides so you can get an idea of what the curriculum will be like. This is another curriculum that just has kids doing a lot of worksheets, although there are some hands-on activities to do. Most of the workbooks are reproducible, so you can use them for multiple students. There are also additional practice worksheets in the teacher's manuals that you can make copies of if you need to. I really do like the Even More workbooks. I just wish that they were in color. But the material is good and easy to follow for parents that want something simple for homeschool that's going to cover all the basics. You can always add on things for literature, art, and music if you like. If you're looking for an all-in-one literature-based curriculum for your homeschool, you might want to try Sunlight. This is a Christian curriculum that offers complete all-in-one grade-level packages that include language arts, science, history, Bible, handwriting, math, and lots of books to read. You'll also get daily lesson plans to help take the stress out of planning the curriculum. And you'll get materials to do science experiments, including videos on how to do them. With this curriculum, you get to choose whether you want to do a 4 or 5-day school week, which is a unique option. This would be great for my family because we do a 4-day school week at home, and then 1 day of the week, my kids attend a full-day nature class. You also get to pick whether or not to include the additional required resources when you make your purchase. You can also customize your bundle if you want to, such as if you want a different grade level for a certain subject. You will notice that not all of the curriculum comes from Sunlight. For instance, for math, they use Math UC, which is a very popular math curriculum, so I don't see anything wrong with that. You'll also get a DVD included with the math, so make sure you have a DVD player or a computer with a DVD drive. And if you don't like this math curriculum, you can actually switch to Horizons, Singapore Math, Saxon Math, or Right Start Math if you customize your bundle. You can view samples of the curriculum to see what it's going to be like. It looks like a very nice curriculum, although there is definitely a lot to it. It also is on the more expensive side. But if you want a robust Christian curriculum, this looks like a great option. I'm trying to alternate between secular and Christian homeschool curriculum options here, so let's take a look at another secular option. This one is from Moving Beyond the Page, which is a popular literature-based curriculum that's especially good for gifted learners. This curriculum is designed to cover all the standards. However, it is written in a way that encourages creative thinking and creativity and allows for students with different learning styles to benefit from the curriculum. The full-year curriculum packages from Moving Beyond the Page include language arts, writing, science, social studies, handwriting, math, reading, and character education. You'll get parent manuals and student activity books for each subject, as well as an extensive collection of literature. You'll also get access to digital versions of all the print materials, so you can use the material on the go without having to bring your workbooks. And you can also print copies of the workbook pages if you're using this for more than one student. You can view samples of all the curriculum books to get an idea of what this is going to be like before you buy it. These books are not in color, which is too bad. I don't know why, I just really prefer things in color, although I don't think my kids really care either way. You'll also have a lot of activities to do and crafts and things like that, which I know kids love, but it can be a lot of work for parents. So that's just something to keep in mind when choosing this curriculum. If you need help planning your school year, you can also download and print their schedules. They have schedules for each grade level, and you can choose from either a 4 or 5-day schedule, as well as a relaxed 4-day schedule. Another popular Christian homeschool curriculum that you can get as a grade level box set is from Master Books. You'll get a complete school year set of math, language arts, science, and social studies that you can add to as you need to round out your child's curriculum. The Master Books math curriculum is called Math Lessons for a Living Education, and it's a unique approach to learning math. Unlike more traditional math textbooks, this one includes stories, copywork, and oral narration. So it's kind of like a Charlotte Mason math book. You can purchase an additional practice workbook to go along with this if you think your child will need more math practice. Their language arts curriculum also takes a Charlotte Mason approach as it teaches grammar and punctuation, spelling, vocabulary, and reading comprehension. You'll also get a history book and a science book, both taught with a Christian worldview. Just like with most of these other all-in-one homeschool curriculums, you can take a look at sample lessons from all of the texts so you can get an idea of what the books are like. I definitely like the way they look, lots of nice colors and interesting looking lessons. These books are all meant to be open and go and easy to follow along with, So, if you're looking for a Charlotte Mason style curriculum that doesn't require all the planning to be done yourself, this may be a good choice. If you're looking for a Charlotte Mason style curriculum that is not religious, you might want to check out Blossom and Root. This curriculum is inspired by both the Charlotte Mason and Waldorf styles of homeschooling, but it's completely secular. Your child will learn about language arts, science, art, and nature studies, but you will need to purchase the suggested literature separately. You'll also need to add a math curriculum as well as a social studies curriculum. So I guess this one is not as much of an all-in-one curriculum as it appears to be. But it's great for parents who want more of a hands-on curriculum and not so much focus on doing worksheets. And it's hard to find those types of curriculums that are not religious, so this is really a unique find. You can download samples of the curriculum and you'll see right away that this is not something that you can just sit your child down to do without parent involvement. This is a curriculum you'll need to plan out and decide what approach you want to take, and you'll be doing most of this with your child. There are lots of options of how to approach it, and you can definitely customize it however best suits your family's needs. Unfortunately, this curriculum is not available as a physical book. It's all just sold as a digital download, so you will have to print and organize it yourself. Still, this does make it a lot more affordable than some of the other homeschool curriculum packages on our list. So if you don't mind printing it out yourself, this may be a great choice for your homeschool. If you're looking for an all-in-one classical Christian curriculum, you might want to look at Veraritos Press. There are 3 options for their grade level packages depending on your needs. Each package includes an entire year of curriculum and all the subjects and self-paced courses, but you can also include scripted lesson plans and additional curricula as well as live online classes. Just keep in mind that the online classes don't start until 3rd grade. Let's say you're going to get this complete grade level package for 3rd grade, and you choose the 2nd package level. You'll get an art book, a Bible course that's done online, a geography course, a grammar and writing course, an online history course, a Latin course, a linguistics course, which at this level is the Institute of Excellence in Writing Phonetics Zoo, which is a highly rated spelling course, a literature course kit, a math course, which is Saxon math, and a live course here that you would actually need to purchase separately. The price is not included in the bundle. You'll also need to purchase this multi-year bundle kit if you don't have it already, as it is used in grades 2 through 6. As you probably noticed as I was going through this, you can customize your bundle in a lot of ways. For instance, if you don't want the self-paced online Bible course, you can switch it to a You Teach kit instead. And if you don't want to use Saxon math, you can change it to Math UC. There is definitely a lot included with this curriculum, and I personally would want those lesson plans if I was choosing this curriculum. It's also pretty expensive, but you do get a lot for the money. I also like that they include the optional self-paced online classes, so you can take some of the stress out of having to teach all of the subjects yourself. Your children will definitely get a great classical Christian education with this curriculum bundle, as long as you have the time and the money to spend on it. If you're looking for a literature-based homeschool curriculum that is not religious, you might want to try Bookshark. They refer to their curriculum as faith neutral, which means that they do not oppose or promote any particular faith. So as far as science and history goes, they won't be teaching evolution or creationism. They just leave that up to the parents to teach themselves. With Bookshark, they list their grade levels by letters of the alphabet. So level B, for instance, would be for kids ages 6 to 8. If you're not sure which level to start with, they do have placement tests that you can download for language arts and math. The links weren't working for me on the assessments page, but I found them down here under placement tests. The all-level subject packs on Bookshark have a lot included. You'll get instructor's guides, access to their optional online platform, history and geography lessons, read aloud books, as well as books for your child to read themselves, language arts, handwriting, and math. You'll also decide whether you want to include the required resources. And if you want to make changes to anything, you can customize this curriculum and choose different options for a lot of the subjects. For instance, they have Matthew C as their math curriculum, but you can change that to Saxon Math, Singapore Math, and any of these other options. You can view samples of the curriculum, including the instructor's guides for each of the subjects. You'll get a weekly schedule and teacher's notes to help you teach the lessons. And you can see there is a lot to read through here, so it's going to take a little extra work on your part as the teacher. So definitely read through these and make sure that you're up for teaching this curriculum before you make a purchase. You can also take a look at the scope and sequence for the subjects here. Another really popular Christian homeschool curriculum with a spiral learning approach is Abeca. You can purchase all the materials to teach the Abeca homeschool curriculum yourself, or you can use their video homeschool program, Abeca Academy. Either way, your child will be getting a complete Christian homeschool curriculum in math, language arts, history, science, and health. Unlike some of the other homeschool curriculum options on our list, with Abeca, all of the books are their own curriculum. So you won't be picking different options for math or history or anything like that. If you choose to teach the Abeca curriculum yourself, you'll need to get a separate child kit and parent kit for each grade level. For the parent kit, you'll need to choose between the essential and complete kits. Both kits will include 170 days of lesson plans, teaching tools, copies of the student text with answer keys and answer keys for the assessments. The complete kit comes with some additional teaching aids that you may or may not need. For the child kit, you'll need to decide whether you want the materials bound or unbound. And then you can bundle the parent kit here to save a little money. If you prefer to use the Abeca Academy video homeschool program rather than teaching the curriculum yourself, you can purchase a complete grade level kit for either one semester or a full year. They give you the option to purchase video only without the books, but this is only for people who already have the books. You still need the books to do this program, so don't let that confuse you. The video homeschool program also comes with a video manual, so you know which video to show for each lesson. If you want to see more about the Abeca Academy video homeschool program, I do have a full review video on my channel, so I've left the link for that in the video description below if you're looking for it. It's really not easy to find an all-in-one homeschooling program that's not religious, but I did find another one for you from Doodle. You can purchase their full grade level kits in either religious or non-religious format. So make sure that if you're looking for the non-religious option that you check that off. Like some of the other curriculum options on our list, the kits from Doodle do include books from other companies. For instance, they have a language arts book here from the Critical Thinking Company and a writing and geography book from Evan Moore. And their math curriculum is from Matthew C., which seems to be a popular choice for these homeschool curriculum bundles. The curriculum kits on Doodle come in 3 levels depending on your needs. The basic kit only includes math and language arts. So if you want a full grade level elementary school curriculum, you'll probably want to go with one of the other 2 options. You'll also get a grade level handbook and access to their online scheduling tool. This is definitely an interesting collection of curriculums. The fact that you get a lot of different books from different curriculum companies might be good for students who would get bored or burn out working from the same curriculum day in and day out. So it's definitely worth taking a look at. Another option for a classical Christian education is from Meadow Press. They offer full grade level curriculum sets for elementary school, including Latin, language arts, literature, and much more. Your entire year plan has been designed and mapped out for you, and you'll get day-by-day lesson plans to follow along with. I'm actually surprised by the price for everything you get. It's definitely more affordable than some of the other homeschool curriculum sets that we've looked at. You can take a look at the sample curriculum manual, which should really give you an idea of what this curriculum will be like and what your child will be doing each day. There's definitely a lot here, so be prepared for that. You can also take a look at the samples from any of the other books that come with the curriculum set. You'll have phonics and spelling books, English grammar books, classical and Christian studies, math, science, and just honestly so many books. If you're able to get through this entire curriculum in 1 year, you are a rock star. Even more so if you're homeschooling more than one child. This really does look like a great option for families who are using a classical approach to homeschooling. They also have streaming courses in some of the subjects, so that could help take some of the stress away from having to teach all of the subjects yourself. I'm not going to lie, it has not been easy to find all-in-one homeschool curriculum options that are not religious. So the last non-religious homeschooling option that I'm including is actually an online homeschooling program. But I like to keep things even, so I had to have one more. So this program is called Time for Learning, and it's definitely my favorite online homeschooling program for elementary school. It's fully customizable for parents, and you get all of your core subjects, including math, language arts, science, and social studies, as well as the option to add a foreign language. Time for Learning is fully customizable, so you can start your child anywhere in the program you like, choose different grade levels for each subject, and even skip over lessons that you don't think your child needs to do. You'll also have all of your grading and record keeping done online, which can be really helpful for busy parents. You'll also find that a program like Time for Learning is a lot more affordable than some of these homeschool curriculum bundles. You can get a subscription for one child for just $29.95 a month or $251.58 a year if you pay for the full year up front. No matter which option you choose, you can save $10 off when you sign up if you use the link that I've shared with you in the video description below. I also have a full video review of the Time for Learning online homeschooling program that you can check out to learn more. I've left that link for you below as well. And I have to say, there were quite a few more Christian homeschooling options to choose from, but I wanted my list to be even, so I have just one more Christian all-in-one homeschooling program to share with you today. So the last spot on my list goes to schoolhouseteerscom. And this is mostly because we just did one online secular option, so I wanted to have one online Christian option. And it's also because I wanted to include a Christian option that was more affordable. Schoolhouseteerscom is not as much of an online homeschooling program as it is an online resource to help you homeschool. But if you go to the school boxes, you can find everything you need all organized for you to teach an entire year of homeschooling. So you just go there and pick your grade level, and you'll see all of the subjects that are included. And remember, these aren't actual curriculum boxes. Nothing is going to be sent in the mail. All of the materials are accessed online. So for this grade level, we have Bible, math, language arts, spelling, science, and all these other subjects. So for each one, you would click on it and then download the curriculum guide. And this is going to walk you through exactly what you need to do each day. So you could print this out to have something to follow along with, but you'll also want to use the PDF because it has links to all the other materials you'll need. So it will tell you which lessons you need, and then it will link to them so you can print them out as well. There are also video lessons on here and some interactive online lessons as well. There's really a lot to it, but there are a lot of helpful planning tools and guides to get you started. And one thing that is really great about this website is that one membership covers your entire family. You don't need to pay anything extra to use this with multiple students. You can pay monthly, quarterly, or annually. And if you use the link and code that I've shared in the video description, you can actually get the monthly subscription for $14.98 a month, which is less than half of what they list here. So there you have my ultimate guide to all-in-one homeschool curriculum options for elementary school. I know that most of these could be used all the way through high school, but I just wanted to focus on what would make a good choice for elementary school. And I know I left out quite a few great options, especially for Christian curriculum. And mostly that was just because I wanted to keep it evenly split, but I also left out any curriculum choices that weren't available as a complete bundle. And if they didn't include all of the subjects, I left most of those off too. And you might notice that I didn't mention a big one, which is BJU Press. I really have nothing against that choice. It's just very similar to Abeca, and I just didn't have room to add it to my list. but I have mentioned it in a lot of other videos on my channel. If I had had one more good secular boxed curriculum pick to add to my list, then I definitely would have also added BJU Press. Hopefully this list gave you some great options to look into further for your homeschool. If you have any questions about anything, please let me know in the comments and I will be happy to answer. And if you found this video helpful, please let me know either by giving the video a like or leaving me a comment. Thank you so much for watching.